I welcome you to this channel once again. In this video, we are going to look at the AWK command in the Linux environment. My name is Nelson and I welcome you to please like, share, subscribe and also click the notification button for any uploads I make. We are working on this file called file.txt and this file has some content. It's a comprehensive overview of cybersecurity. And we are right away going to look at the AWK command. The AWK command is written as AWK. We use this command in the Linux environment to scan for patterns and processing text of a given document. And since we have the file.txt, we can try scanning for a pattern and processing some text in this document. We say awk, we open quotations in braces, and then we say we are printing the first line, close the braces, we close the quotes and file.txt and press enter. Now you can see that we have every first word of a given paragraph. This paragraph was saying comprehensive overview of cybersecurity, but we only have the word comprehensive. As you can see, we get the first word of every paragraph. This is what you can see. We also have some symbols here. This means that these are in the first place of that given paragraph. Or we can say we want the second words of a given paragraph, and we change this to 2 and we press enter. You see now that these words are in the second place of that given paragraph or line. This is what you see, overview. It is supposed to be comprehensive overview of cybersecurity, but we see that this is the second word in this paragraph. We also see this. We can prove this and say cut file.txt and press enter. We go up to the top of this. You remember that this is comprehensive overview of cybersecurity, but when we were running $1, we got this comprehensive. When we ran $2, we got this overview. That means that each word in a given paragraph holds a position, and these positions start at index 1. This word is at index 1, this one at the second index, this one the third, fourth, and further. Let us try to look for this word networks. We can count the words we have in this paragraph and say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36. We have 36. We want to see if we can get this word networks. AWK, open the quotes, the braces, then we want to print $36 and then close the braces in file.txt and press enter. We are looking for the word networks, and here is the word networks. That means this AWK command is scanning for this pattern, and in this pattern we want to print the 60th word of every paragraph. For some paragraphs we don't have 36 words, but for those that we have 36 words, we see that the words in the 60th position are printed on the screen. But for the rest, we see that we have blank spaces because we don't have words in that index of that given paragraph. And that is what the AWK command has done. We can also print more than one position. AWK, open the quotes, braces, print, and we want to print every first word of the document and every second word of the document. Then we close in the file.txt and press enter. Here we get every first and second word of every paragraph. This is what we see, that now we have comprehensive and overview. We have told this AWK command scan for this pattern and get the words of every paragraph in the first and second position, and that is what we see it has given us. We can also increase these words in the third position, and we press enter. We get words from the first to third position. We can also increase this to any number you want to the fourth position, and we press enter. We get the first 4 words of every paragraph, and this is the pattern we are using to search for this. AWK and minus capital F, comma, and then we say we are printing $1, and we close in file.txt and press enter. This AWK command is going to look for any commas in our document, and we are telling this AWK command that print the words that appear before the first comma of that paragraph. We have this big paragraph, simultaneous. It has a lot of commas, but when you come down here and you look at the word simultaneously, we have only got the word simultaneously. This command has told this file.txt we are looking for paragraphs in this document file.txt. As we are looking for paragraphs in this document, we are looking for the first comma of every given paragraph. Some paragraphs do not have commas, like this one, and we are telling this document look for the first comma of every paragraph. Print everything before the first comma of every paragraph. We can also say that as you are looking for the commas, print words before the first comma and also print the words after the second comma. This is what we have told this command, and we press enter. At first we had the word simultaneously. These are the words that appear after the second comma, and this other content is the content that appears before the second comma. We've also seen this colon, this full colon. Let us try this and see. AWK and minus capital F, we are looking for the full colons, and we are searching in using this pattern $1, and we close in file.txt and enter. We are telling Linux look for any full colons and print every word before that full colon appears. We don't have the colon here or the content after the colon, but this other content you're seeing shows that these paragraphs are appearing before the first colon, and that is what minus capital F does. It works with those special characters in a document. Another switch we can try on this command is called the minus V. The minus V helps us to pass variables into our AWK command. Let us create a variable called main, and we say that this variable is equal to 5, and we press enter. AWK, then minus V, and we say the limit. We put this in quotations, and this is main, and after that we say that we are printing in braces, we are printing $1, and we close our file.txt and press enter. You see that we nearly get the same output as we were using the AWK without any switch. AWK minus V, ignore case, and let us say ignore is 1, security of file.txt and press enter. This minus V tells the AWK command that we are setting a variable. This ignore case turns off the case sensitivity, and we have set this to 1. If it was set to 0, that means we are catering for the case. But with equal to 1, we are ignoring the casing of this word we are searching for in this file.txt. AWK minus V and ignore case is equal to 0, and we are looking for security in file.txt and press enter. You see now that we are looking for the word security in this document, but we are not ignoring the case. we are specifically looking for security in small letters. And what this does is that it gives us every paragraph containing the word security. We have this word in this paragraph. We also have this word security in this paragraph. And what this has done, it has also removed every space between these lines. It has compacted these lines. But for this one does not care for the casing of this word security. Now you can see that we have this security in capital letters, but up here we never had that word anywhere. Everything was in small letters. But down here we also have security in capital letters because we are ignoring the case. When you look at this command, this is the variable we have set ignore case is equal to 1, and this minus v helps us to work with variables using the awk command. And something else we can try using the minus v is awk minus v rs is equal to empty quotations, and we say minus v ignore case is equal to 1, and we are searching for security, and we close in file.txt and press enter. We see that we've gotten this output because of this command, and we have simply added this. We know that the minus v helps us to use variables on the awk command, and the first variable we're using is this ignore case equaling to 1, and here we have this new variable. We have rs is equal to empty quotations, and this minus v rs equaling to empty quotations sets the record separator to a blank line, grouping sentences into paragraphs. It combines these sentences into a paragraph, as you can see on the screen that we have paragraphs, and these paragraphs are separated by empty lines, as you can see, which means that we have this paragraph, these joined together into a paragraph, and we also have this ending here. So we have different output, different paragraphs for this document. Something else we can try on this awk command, we can say awk, and we say nr is equal to 1 is nr is equal to 1, and nr is equal to 10 in quotations, and we say file.txt and press enter. What we have told this command is that we want to print specific lines. We are printing from line 1 to line 10 of this file.txt. We can count this and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the 10 lines we are printing. We have used nr on this command. We can also say awk, and we say nr is equal to 1 of file.txt and press enter. Here we are printing the first line of this document. We can say awk and say nr is equal to 1. We are printing from 1 to nr is equal to 2. Close the quotations of file.txt and press enter. We are telling this command that we want to print the first and second line, but we know that in the second line we don't have anything, it is empty, and this is what this command has done, printing the first and second line of this document file.txt. Something we can try is keeping the empty lines in this document. We can say awk and say nf in quotes of file.txt and press enter. What this command tells this document is that strip off all the empty lines in the contents, and if we remember properly, we had some spacing between these two lines, between this and this one, but now we don't see this space because this nf strips off every empty line in the document and prints the content. That is what NF does. Another switch we can try on this command is the minus small f, and this minus small f helps us to use a script or any document ending in a .awk file and running it against the file we are having. We can say awk and minus f and say we have file .awk and we run it against file.txt and press enter. We get a fatal error because we don't have this file .awk. We don't have it. Some more switches we have on this command awk, and we say help and press enter. These are some other switches we have on this command awk. We have tried these first three switches on this command. The minus v helps us to use variables on the awk command. The minus capital F helps us to separate or remove special characters like commas or full stops in our document, and the minus small f helps us to run .awk scripts against our files. And that is it all about with the awk command. You can try some of these other switches, and any output you get in your terminal, comment down on this video and we learn from you also. Thank you for being attentive. We catch up in the next video.